What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. So today we are officially starting our brand new series. We're going to be doing our new look rebuilds today. So free agency is basically over outside of a few guys being signed, and obviously it's been very quiet. So I'm going to try to start doing the teams that I don't feel like are going to make any more moves that are locked into their team. So today we are starting with the Denver Nuggets. So let's go ahead and do this new look Denver Nuggets rebuild today. So the plan is to do all 30 teams before 2K23 drops and get all these new look rebuilds in. Since everybody's teams has changed a little bit, make sure you guys drop a like at this one. Of course, subscribe if you're new, and comment down the next team you guys want to see down in the comment section below. Regardless, the rule to start each and every rebuild is we are not going to make any adjustments to the starting fives. We are going to see what happens if I don't touch anything. Obviously, I will mess with shot tendencies and stuff like that, but as far as like making trades, I'm not going to do anything unless if it's like stupid obvious something is going to happen. But for now, I feel like Denver is one of those teams that's locked into their roster. I really do like what they've done this offseason by acquiring Bruce Brown, getting KCP, and freeing up that backup point guard spot for Nashawn Highland. So I'm excited to see what this is going to look like. But like I said, once again, comment down the next team you guys want to see down in the comment section below. And of course, if any trades happen, we'll be taking a break from the series and getting into those rebuilds. So regardless, Jamal Murray, Nikola Jokic, Nashawn Highland, we got everybody going up. Jeff Green goes down. They traded Jermichael Green to OKC. But I'm excited to see what 2K is going to give this team. What kind of credit is this team going to get? Are we going to make the playoffs? Is 2K going to put us in the play-in tournament? I feel like the Nuggets are definitely a team that makes the playoffs year after year, especially with a guy like Nikola Jokic, who just won back-to-back MVP. So Jokic definitely deserves some credit, and we should definitely be in the playoffs. So let's look at our starting five, see what this looks like. So I'm just going to run a 9-man rotation. So it's Jamal Murray, KCP, Michael Porter, Aaron Gordon, Nikola Jokic, Bones Highland, Bruce Brown, Zeke Naji, and Jermichael Green is the rotation they want to run, which, you know what? I'm okay with that. We can run with this, and we're going to see how this is going to go. Proficiency is a 4.5 pace and space. So we can be a 4.5 system, and sign me up for that. I like that a lot. Everyone fits it very nicely. So let's definitely move this to a 4.5 system. And then we're going to just see what 2K does, man. Like, are we going to be really good? We're going to be really bad. Like I said, we'll see, man. I'm excited, but I do want to look at shot tendencies really quick, because obviously we need a healthy Michael Porter and we need Jamal Murray to be good as well. Those two guys not being healthy last year definitely hurt the Nuggets, and that goes without saying. But Michael Porter's a 70 and Jamal Murray's in a 75, which I just think is too low. I think it's way too low. So I'm going to boost Jamal Murray to like an 88, and then we're going to move Michael Porter to like a 84-ish, something like that. And then Highland could be 70 and Aaron Gordon could be like 63-ish. Okay, I'm cool with that. And then KCP, same thing, getting him like to a 60. But all right, let's go ahead and summate this season. Let's see how this team does. This is the new starting five in Denver. New rotation. Let's see how things go, at least here in 2K, and then we can build from there. So at the end of the first season, Luka Doncic does win MVP like usual. No surprises there. Chet is your rookie of the year. Isaiah Jackson, 6th man for the Pacers. Isaac, defensive player. Wiseman, most proved in Golden State. And then you got Doc Rivers winning coach of the year, and Jacob Parks, your executive. So that goes to the Celtics. Regardless, though, we got a little bit of a weird simulation. I will tell you, at one point we were the 13th seed, but now we're in the play-in tournament, which I think is still disappointing. But regardless, Jokic gets All-NBA first team. It says he would like to re-sign with the team in the offseason, but man, you're already on a big contract, so you don't have to worry about that, Jokic. You are locked in. So we got Jokic All-NBA first team, which makes sense. All-NBA second team, All-NBA third team, all defensive first team, and all defensive second team. So a goal I want to make, if we can get in the playoffs year number 1, is I want to try to get like another All-NBA type player next to Jokic before the end of this video. Now, Michael Porter could definitely develop into that, but this year we had 22 from Jokic and 13 rebounds, with plenty of help from Jamal Murray with 22, and then 18 from Michael Porter. And then Nashawn Highland actually had 15 off the bench, which is really nice. KCP with 14 as our starting shooting guard, which is what we needed out of him. 3-and-D shooting guard. Like that a lot. And the KCP at Aaron Gordon averaged 11. Bruce Brown with 8 and 6 from Zeke Naji, 4 from Jeff Green. So we definitely have some assets potentially to trade away to make some kind of trade if we want to make something happen. But of course, we have to play the Pelicans in round 1 of the play-in tournament. So I'm I'm curious to see if this game is going to let me in the playoffs year 1. So I'm just going to click simulate through game. Let's see what happens. We end up losing, so we might have to. We get to play Utah. So if we end up missing the playoffs, that would be an epic failure. I guess we can simcast this, because I feel like not making playoffs is like so bad for us. So let's definitely try the battle of the altitudes here. So can we please beat the Jazz? I mean, if we lose to this Jazz team, It's kind of disrespectful, and wow, we are not going to make the playoffs year number 1, which is kind of crazy in my opinion. But that's the simulation we got out of 2K. So let's see who wins the championship real quick, and then we got some moves to make because not making the playoffs is not an option for this Denver team. They are good enough to be there, and 2K just does not give it to us. But we got the Celtics beating the Pelicans in 5 games. So it is what it is, man. It's player time. He's got Carmelo retiring in Minnesota. Chris Paul retires in Phoenix. Rudy Gay retires in Utah, and then got George Hill, Jeff Green retiring as well. So Jeff Green is gone for us. All right, straight to the draft lottery we go because we were a lottery team. Now, I don't even know if we have our own pick. Hopefully we do. And we do not. It goes to the Hornets. So I don't know if we have protections on that pick or not. And we do. So we actually have that pick protected, which is cool. So we can maybe move this pick on draft night, which is what I think I'm going to do. Or we could just draft somebody that could be a huge part of the rotation. So either way, I think we have a good option here. So I'm going to fill out this coaching staff. Maybe explore the trade market a little bit. If I don't find anything, we'll just head into draft night and plan on making a huge draft pick, and hopefully they're a rotational piece going forward. So you can look around into the trade market. There's a couple guys I'm kind of seeing here that could definitely push us over the top a little bit. I'm not really sure if I'll be able to pull it off, but it's something to think about. So for instance, the Jazz obviously have not traded Donovan Mitchell yet, but could bring Donovan Mitchell to Denver. That would be freaking awesome. But at the same time, we just did a Donovan Mitchell New York Knicks rebuild, so I wasn't really trying to bring in Donovan Mitchell to this team. So I definitely kind of want to stay away from that today. And then the only other idea I had, if I don't go ahead and just draft with this pick, which I guess there's a couple guys in Toronto we could go for, like maybe getting a Fred VanVleet or even an OG Anunoby, which actually OG Anunoby is something I didn't even think of. That could be actually really intriguing as well, having OG Anunoby here in Denver, which that was kind of a rumor. So I like the idea of that as well. But the other one was Bradley Beal. The Wizards did not do anything that great, so I don't know. They're rebuilding right now, so Bradley Beal just on a max extension. If we could bring him into just average 30 points per game, so if we could bring him next to Jokic, that would be really intriguing. Now, I'm not really sure what it would cost to get him, but I am all ears on what it would take. So I think Aaron Gordon would probably have to be in the trade. So Aaron Gordon's salary, and you have like maybe not Casey, like Bruce Brown actually is an expiring contract. I can't trade Bruce Brown. So like Christian Brown probably have to be in the trade. We're 16 million off still. KCP would probably have to be in the trade, even though we literally just got him. That's trading 2 starters so far, so I'm not really sure if I love the idea of this. I don't want to trade Bones Highland and then Peyton Watson, and then 14, and then let's say 2027. So this is actually a horrible trade, but I feel like I feel like the Wizards might actually accept this. And again, Bradley Beal with his no trade clause pretty much has a say on where he wants to go. So if he wants to go to Denver, then this is what, maybe Denver would give up, is say, Bradley Beal forces his way to Denver. Sure, I'm willing to offer this. If they don't accept this, then we're moving on. If they do accept this, though, I'm okay with bringing in Bradley Beal to Denver. I really like the idea of this. Now, we are trading 2 stars away, but we just missed the playoffs, man. So I'm not happy with what we just got. But a Jamal Murray, then you got I really like the idea of this. I'm going to offer this. Let's see if they accept. We got Bradley Beal in Denver. So Bradley Beal, no trade clause, forces his way to Denver. And now we have a big 4 of Michael Porter, Jamal Murray, Bradley Beal, and Nikola Jokic. The defense might be a little suspect, but man, are we going to have some good offense. So that is awesome. And we kept Bones Highland on top of that. So feeling pretty good about this whole thing. And now we traded our draft pick, and we got Bradley Beal in Denver. So I'm very, very excited about that. Straight to player options, and we got Bruce Brown declining. I'm going to accept Devon Reed, and then qualifying offers, we have nothing. So after missing the playoffs, we make a huge move, and I really like the addition of Bradley Beal. I do want to keep Bruce Brown on this roster as well, because I do like him a lot. So Bruce Brown makes a lot of sense, and we need a power forward as well. We do not have a power forward after making that trade. So like Torian Prince, or even like a Jalen McDaniels, like kind of developing him a little bit. Unless we have something else. Like we do have Zeke Naji, so this is our point guard duo, which I like. Devon Reed is fine as well. Michael Porter, and then Zeke Naji right now. Actually, low key, I mean, I don't know much about Zeke Naji, but I mean, if he's a stud and he's going to be an A+ 3-point shooter with maybe developing perimeter defense, maybe he's the guy. Maybe it was worth it. Maybe it was worth trading Aaron Gordon. So maybe he's our starting power forward, and we're cool with that. So I guess the only other thing I can do is sign like a McDaniels, which I did like the idea of. So Larry Nance also off the bench actually sounds kind of intriguing at the power forward spot, but he's more of like a small ball center. So Torian Prince, I actually like the idea of Torian Prince, even though Pretty sure he's supposed to be on extension, so it is what it is, though. So I'm happy with that. We could bring Gary Harris back to, back to this team as well. Montrezl Harrell is here, but man, look at this team now. So Jamal Murray, Highland, Bradley Beal, Devon Reed, Michael Porter, Bruce Brown, and then you have Zeke Naji, Torian Prince, Nikola Jokic. So I think the only other thing I would like to do is I think I would like to double down at my backup shooting guard spot, and I definitely think I would like to reunite Gary Harris back in Denver. So I'm going to sign Gary Harris as well. And then if we can get Montrezl Harrell to be our backup center, give me all the depth in the world, man. I will take it. So that's all the depth we could have. We could also bring Will Barton back if we wanted to. But with Bradley Beal joining the roster, we have a brand new starting five. And Zeke Naji is going to hopefully develop into something really nice for us. Again, the perimeter defense isn't all that great. So the defense we have is probably going to be really, really bad. Not going to lie. So that's something we definitely have to be wary of. But I'm okay with it, man. The offense should be freaking elite. So hopefully with Bradley Beal coming over, this pushes us back into a top seed in the West. I really like the addition of Beal, and it didn't even cost that much because I feel like the Wizards already kind of, aren't going to get exactly what they want for Beal anyway. And then if he forced himself to go to Denver, there you go. Not saying he would though. Jamal Murray, Bradley Beal as your starting backcourt, Michael Porter, Zeke Naji, Nikola Jokic, and Sean Highland, Bruce Brown, Gary Harris, and Montrezl Harrell. So I really do like this starting five a lot. I like this rotation a lot. Proficiency is a 4-star pace and space. Could we be 4.5 anywhere? No. So I guess we're only 4-star pace and space. That's fine though. We'll see how Zeke Naji does as the brand new starting power forward. We just got the 7th seed last year and did not make the playoffs. So hopefully this year we're top seed in the Western Conference after the Bradley Beal edition. We'll see what happens because 2K be bugging. So at the end of the season, Jokic claims his 3rd MVP as he gets 25, 15, and 11 with 50, 75, and 39. Love to see that. Victor Wembanyama in Oklahoma City. So Oklahoma City has Chet and Victor Wembanyama now. Kobe White, 6th man in Minnesota. Okay, that's kind of interesting. And then Matisse Thybulle, Defensive Player of the Year. He also wins Most Improved. So 6th man and Most Improved goes to Kobe White. Steve Kerr, Coach of the Year. The Warriors are also super good, and Nathan Mack, executive for the Timberwolves. So I'm assuming Minnesota and Golden State are 2 teams we have to worry about. Of course, Jokic is All-NBA first team. I don't know if Beal still would get an All-NBA nod after joining us. Probably not, right? So, I mean, we just got him after averaging 30. So we love that a lot, obviously, for us. But we are the 4th in the Western Conference. So we get to play the Pelicans, who actually eliminated us in the play-in tournament. But player stats, we had 25 from Jokic, 20 from Bradley Beal, 19 from Michael Porter, then 16 from Jamal Murray. Plenty of scoring to go around. Sean Highland, 13 off the bench. He's been really solid, so love that. Maybe, just maybe, we could go forward with Jamal Murray, or go forward with Sean Highland as our starting point guard if things don't work out, and trade Jamal Murray's salary for something else. Maybe a better power forward. We'll see. That's an idea. Bruce Brown with 8 and then 7 from Zeke Naji as your starter, and he averaged 38% from 3. So plenty of good shooting, though. The spacing is incredible, so we'll take that for sure. Gary Harris, 45% off the bench as well. So again, the spacing is absolutely incredible, but we have to succeed in the playoffs, man. It's not an option. So we got to the playoffs this year, which is good. That's a good first step after last year, but now we got to have success. So we get to play a Pelicans team that's tough to beat, obviously, as we know. So we'll see what happens. Game 1, we do win 1-0. Good start. 33 from Beal, 25 from Michael Porter, 25 from Zion. Game 2, we are up 2-0. So good start so far, 27 and 27. Game 3, up 3-0, beat them by 3. And if we can sweep them, we do. So we sweep the Pelicans. So if we can sweep the Pelicans, we might be able to sweep anybody. And then the Portland Trailblazers low key might take care of the Warriors for us. I almost said Nuggets. Okay, so they have Dosunmu, Gary Payton, Jeremy Grant, Anthony, Trendon Watford, Nurkic. Okay, man, if you want to beat Golden State, by all means, go ahead. And they do. Okay, so we get to play an A-seeded Blazers team. They've got Minnesota and Memphis on the other side of the bracket, which is 2 dog teams in the Western Conference, really good teams. So Portland is the 8th seed. They just upset the Warriors, so I'm definitely not sleeping on this team by any means. I'm actually a little nervous, to be honest with you. Game 1, Portland and Denver have matched up so many times in the playoffs, so these 2 teams know each other very much. All right, but we do win Game 1. Good start. Game 2, we're up 2-0. Beat them by 5, so far, so good. 3-0. Are we going to sweep the Blazers too? No, we beat them in 5? Bro, I'm not going to a Game 7 after being up 3-0. I hate 2K does this crap. If we end up losing and, giving them a Game 7 and going back to Denver, I'm going to be so mad. Just take care of them, please. I'm not going back. All right, I think we got this as long as we don't let them come back. Oh my goodness, it's kind of close. Okay, that was What was this final score? 120. Oh, no, we had it. Okay, so we do beat the Blazers, and just like that, we have made it to the Western Conference Finals. So we finally got the Nuggets. Wait, have the Nuggets made it to the Western Conference Finals before? Didn't they? No, they did in the bubble, didn't they? Or am I mistaken? I could be wrong. I don't remember. Memphis. We got John Morant, Desmond Bane, Dylan Brooks, Jaren Jackson, Brandon Clark. Okay. Very good team out in Memphis. I feel like we have a good team as well. We obviously paid a lot to get Beal. Actually, I feel like we didn't give up that much, but at the same time, it is what it is. So Bradley Beal, Jamal Murray, Michael Porter, Ignaji, and Jokic versus this starting five in Memphis. Here we go, man. Battle of the really good teams out west. Got Cleveland, Detroit. Game one, we do not have home court advantage this time around, so that might hurt us. We'll see. Game one, we lose 1-0. We get absolutely obliterated in game one. Not good at all. So 198 to 139. Game two, we're down 2-0, lose by 7. So far, not good. I mean, I definitely want to try to see if we can even the series up, maybe in Denver, run an 8-man rotation, see if we can simcast our way to even, winning game 3, possibly winning game 4 on top of that. So here we go. Can we win game 3 and 4 and then make this a series again? Let's see. It's looking good so far. I think we might be able to win game 3 here, and I think we did. 99 to 126. We return the favor. Man, if we win game 4, this is right back in our corner. So let's see if we can win game 4 as well. And then if we are here, evening up, and then we can go to game 5 and steal it on their floor, bring it back to Denver. Anything is possible, but this is a close game. We got it at the end, though. Can we keep the lead? And I think we did. So we even it up. And now we can go to Memphis and maybe steal game 5 from them. And then game 6 could be ours. So let's see if we can take care of business. 3 wins in a row would go a long way here. So let's see. This is in Memphis, though. So each team has not lost at home yet. Close game. Looks like they might have it, though. Wait, we could take it at the end. No, that looks like they got it. So they win game 5 in Memphis. Okay. So we got to force a game 6. Game 6 is what we need here. So I'm going to, give as many minutes as possible to whoever I need to. And we're going to a game 6 in Memphis. Or no, this is in Denver. My apologies. We got to force a game 7 back to Memphis. Okay. We did not lose yet at home. So can we continue that trend in this series? Please take care of business. It's looking good so far, but it's a close game. And they take it, and they might be running with it. And they do beat us by 2. So we come up short in the Western Conference Finals, and we got the Pistons and the Grizzlies, as we have the Pistons sweeping the Memphis Grizzlies. So making it to the Western Conference Finals is intriguing, but ultimately getting disappointed is very unfortunate. All right, so we are going to get in this offseason. LeBron James retires in Utah. Al Horford retires. And you got Brook Lopez. Did anybody retire in Memphis? Probably not, right? So, all right, let's go to the draft lottery. So Memphis was the team we have to worry about, and we don't have a pick here, obviously, I don't believe. I think our pick's actually going to go towards someone else. So Jazz win number 1, which is good for them. They're going to need that. And Sacramento wins number 2. So I think it's safe to say we need, I want Mike Malone back, by the way. Let's just get him back. Hopefully he signs. Okay, so Mike Malone is back. We'll bring him back to Denver. But I think I want to make this the last offseason, and this next season the last one. So let's see if I can make something happen. The one thing I did hint at was the potential of maybe, just maybe, seeing the idea of trading Jamal Murray and getting a really good power forward here. But I did like my starting 5, so I'm not necessarily saying I have to. Jamal Murray on an expiring contract. I'll throw it out there. Let's see what pops up. So, wait, is that a first-round pick? No, it's a second-round pick. Okay, so obviously I'm not going to do this trade if nothing is good. So Marcus Smart, Derek White, Zubac, Amir Coffey, Larry Nance, Terry Rozier, De'Aaron Fox. I mean, you can get to upgrade the point guard spot, but I don't want to do anything out of pocket like that. I might as well just keep Jamal Murray. I'm looking for a power forward. Jonathan Isaac in a first is cool, but it's not really what I was looking for. Cason Wallace, Cameron Payne, Kevin Porter, Russell, Williams, Jeremy Grant, Kuzma. None of those are really that intriguing to me. So we're going to go straight to player options, and then maybe after free agency, we'll look at it again. We're going to keep all these, or bring all these guys back, and then qualifying offers. You got Zeke Naji, Devon Reed, and Kamagate, which I do want all of them back. And then free agency, we have Zeke Naji, who was our starting power forward. But looking at the team now, so we got, Bones Highland again. Honestly, we could put him as a starting point guard if we really wanted to. So Jamal, Bones Highland, you got Gary Harrison Beal, Bruce Brown, Michael Porter, and then power forward. So we need a backup front court player, 100%. I see that right now. Jeremiah Robinson, Earl, Kim Burton as well. Frank Kaminsky, or we're going to get Zeke Naji back, obviously, but what else could we? Yeah, because we need a backup 4 no matter what, or backup center. So I think I like the idea of getting Jeremiah Robinson Earl as my backup center. So I'm going to go ahead and sign him. That's going to renounce Devon Reed, which I guess is fine. So, all right, I'll take a look one last time at this idea of trading Jamal Murray. And if I don't find anything this time, I think I'm good, and I think I'll just leave it. So, one last look. We can get Bam out of bio. I mean, getting Bam next to Jokic would be cool, but I am trying to stay a little in the realistic realm of possibilities. So, I think we're just locking in this team, man. I think we're just going to run it back. I'll take a look one more time after free agency is over, but I do want Zeke Naji back. He shot very well, so I like him as my starting power forward. I think that's going to be it for me. So we're just going to go straight to player progression. And we're going to go one last look for a Jamal Murray trade. Bradley Beal goes down. And then Gary Harris goes down. One last look, though. One last peek at this. If nothing pops up, we're locking it in, and we're just going to run it back with this team. So Royce O'Neal, Drew Holiday. Nothing. Okay, this one's kind of interesting. Fred VanVleet, Keldon Johnson. I guess if I really wanted a power forward, I could just build the trade myself, right? I could just do that. But I mean, I could get like a Siakam. I could bring Siakam over here and just start Bones Highland, but I kind of want to do it with what we got. And then got like Grant. We were offered Grant. I didn't really want him. Giannis is available. Just kidding. He's not going to be available. Mobley, Grant Williams, and just none of these really intrigue me. Unless we got like Jaren Jackson, but we don't want to trade with the enemy. I feel like we just run it back. Player progression. We got guys going up. I mean, I feel like we just get a luckier simulation. We made it to the Western Conference Finals, so let's just run it back. Maybe the trade deadline, I decide to make some crazy move, but for now, I'm excited about this team, and I'm optimistic things could go well. So we're going to move this back to a 9-man rotation, but Jamal Murray, Bradley Beal, Michael Porter, Zeke, Jokic, Highland, Bruce Brown, Robinson Earl, and Gary Harris. So I feel like our backup big man spot got really good, and we're back to a 4.5 base in space. So let's run it again. Season number 3, all or nothing here. Let's see if we can go win it. So once again, Jokic wins MVP. We had a really good season. Once again, Mike Malone, Coach of the Year, but honestly, we didn't even get the first seed. So we still have a team better than us, and that's Oklahoma City Thunder. So Memphis, if they get eliminated in the play-in tournament, that would go a long way for us because that's the team that eliminated us last year. Player stats, we had 25 from Jokic, 20 from Bradley Beal, 20 from Michael Porter, 18 from Jamal Murray, 14 from Nashawn Highland. So this is our last chance, man. Can we get this year done? We get the Rockets. The Grizzlies got eliminated, so we don't have to worry about them this year. So we get Houston in round 1, which may not be a good thing because Houston has Anthony freaking Edwards, man. How does Minnesota let Edwards walk, by the way? That makes no sense. Wow. Wow. I am not happy with that whatsoever. And, 2K, could you please face scan Anthony Edwards? Why has that not happened yet? Has he declined? Because that is not Anthony Edwards. That looks nothing like him. Regardless, if we lose to Houston in round 1, I'm going to be super upset. We beat them by 20. They even it up. They're up 2-1. We're going to lose. I feel like we're going to lose to this Houston team. We're down 3-2. Yep, this is my luck. This is what's going to happen. This is my luck in 2K. I'm not surprised, man. 8-man rotation. We got to force a game 7 if we want to win, which is really ridiculous. Why is Houston always so good at this point? I mean, they got Anthony Edwards. Why does Minnesota let him go? Don't know. Come on, please win this. Please win this, 2K. Please let me win. Okay, looking good so far. It's a close game, though. We won. Okay, we're going to a game 7. All right. We got game 7 back in Denver. We could do this. We can not lose to a 7 seed. Please, 2K. Please do not let's just blow them out, please. Let's just take care of business. Close game. I think we got it, though. And we beat them. Let's go. Okay, so we do not lose. Bradley Beal drops to 46, which is what we needed. So Bradley Beal has been amazing for us. All right. Now we get New Orleans. So we beat them pretty easily last year. I believe we swept them, if I'm not mistaken. But they did add DeJounte Murray and Bronny James. So things could change. They lost CJ. Game 1. We're up 1-0. Beat them by 2. So far, so good. We're up 2-0. Are we going to sweep them again? No. Let's now let them even it up. And they do, of course. That was a crazy game. 165-157. No one's playing defense in that one. Game 5. This is a big one. I'm going to simcast this one. This is a huge game 5. We cannot afford to go down 3-2 to New Orleans. We got to win this. Game 5 in Denver. Got to take care of home court. Can we do it, though, is the question. It's looking good so far. I think we got it, maybe. And we do win game 5. 123-133. All right, man. Can we beat them in 6? And we do. Let's go. We're in the Western Conference Finals, and we get to play probably the Thunder, I assume. And it is the Oklahoma City Thunder, who have Wembanyama and Chet Holmgren, which they're not starting them together, which might work in my favor. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe they're staggered too much, and then that kind of, hurts me. Regardless, though, here we go. Game 1, we're down 1-0, lose by 6. So we're about to lose the Western Conference Finals again. Hopefully not, right? Down 2-0. We can even it up here, though. No, we're down 3-1. Okay. I think we have met where we land. We cannot get past, unless we come back from 3-1 deficit, which I guess is possible. but not counting on it. And I think it's safe to say the Thunder have officially vanquished us. So that, oh wait, we came back at the end. Damn. Whoa, what did we just do there? Okay, I was ready to give up. We're going to a game 6 in Denver. So I'm here for it. I'm here for it. 2K, do not get me this excited to force a game 7 though. Did we force? Okay, we're looking good so far. Game 7, we've won each and every quarter. I think we forced a game 7. Let's go. Going to a game 7 back in Oklahoma City. We just took the hearts out of that city last game. I thought for sure we lost. We can beat this team. We can do it, man. We've won 2 in a row. Come on, you got to keep it close though. Game 7 is literally, we got here just to lose, right? We lose 89, 92 to 103. So we have officially met where we land. We cannot get to the finals. So that is going to be very disappointing. The Bulls go on to win the championship with Zach LaVine as your finals MVP. And that's going to be the end of this one, boys. So we tried it with the Denver Nuggets, got to the Western Conference Finals, 1 game away from the NBA Finals. I'll take that for the most part. I think the Bradley Beal trade was cool for Denver. But man, oh man, is it very disappointing not to get to where we wanted to be. But that's it for me, boys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Drop a like if you did enjoy. This is Crushables. Again, comment down the next team you guys want to see. I'm saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.